Hey guys, so this quick video is just going to show you how you can take the e-learning survey which I've shared with you, put it into your account so that it's your own personal survey, and then make it accessible to the students. So notice that what I've done is logged into drive.google.com/a/hwdsb.on.ca. So that's the board sanctioned one, and I've logged in using phodla.hwdsb.on.ca, password being go Google. Okay, so I've logged into this account. If I click on the shared with me section over on the side, you'll see e-learning course survey. And so if I click on the survey, it'll load up the survey, and this is the survey that we're all sharing. So if you were to give this URL to your students, or the form to your students, then the data would all be collected in one big pot. And what we wanted to do was have you collect the data for yourself to be able to reflect on your course stuff. And then if you feel comfortable, send me on the information so that I can compile it together for a big student perspective. Okay, so again, this is the modified version of that survey, so there's none of the instructional practice questions. And if you want to double check that, you can just go to form and click on go to the live form, and you will then be able to see all of the live form. Okay, so what I want to do is copy this and make a duplicate of it that I'm not sharing with anyone. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click on Make a Copy. And just so that you know which one is the copy, instead of calling it e-learning course survey, why don't you use your course code? So I'm just going to choose a course code and call it course survey. And then that way, when you're looking at the file names, you'll know that this is the one that you have as your own personal copy. And notice that I'm not checking off also copy document collaborators, because what that means then is then this will be your own personal one, which isn't being shared with anyone. So I'm going to say OK to that, and it'll do the copy and load it up. And so here is my copied version. You can see it's got the course name in it instead of e-learning course survey. And just to double check, if I hover over share, you can see that it says it's private to only me. So only I can access it. So that's perfect. That's what I want. So now that I've copied it, I need to now have my students be able to get into the form. So what I'm going to do is click on form and click on go to live form. So this URL that brought up this form, this URL is the one that I want to send to my students. So I'm simply going to copy that, and then inside my D2L course, make a news item and put in a URL link to this survey so that they can then click on the survey and complete it. If you could give them a time window of completing the survey by the end of next week, so by next Friday, and maybe if you can put out a few reminders throughout the week just to encourage them to complete the survey. Once they've completed the survey, then we'll be able to compile the results and yeah, go from there as our next step. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, it is optional if you choose not to do the survey with your course. You don't need to let me know. I have no way of knowing that you haven't done it. And I'll be asking for some summary data from the survey, again, through an anonymous means so that none of it is identifiable to any particular teacher or course. If you have any questions or problems, just pop me an email and let me know. All right. Cheers. Good luck.